Yeah, I don't know if it's my aging or what. My cheeks are sinking in. But I realized I recorded a whole ass video with me giving props to some hot dog buns. The hot dog buns that I was giving props to, it looks like I have a gray smudge on my cheek. It's probably just makeup because I cry. I'm a big crybaby. I mean, it's probably just makeup. Chances are it's just mascara, eyeliner, or something of the sort. This is makeup. It's just makeup. I think I want to post it anyway, though. I want to show people my arm. Hold on. See if I can set the phone right there and show you. I hope it don't fall in the sink. It looks like it's trying to stay. Okay. I've been trying to do this with my hand. I've been trying to do this with my hand. With both of them. But with the left, my left hand is not... I can't make it close. I can't get it to close. Why? I can't close my fingers. It won't close. Why? Why does it pop right back out like that? The side effects. Okay? This, I am the results of what covert narcissism can do to a person. Okay? And I'm the unwanted daughter of a boy mom who had to grow up in her brother's hand-me-downs. I am the result. But I strive to raise my daughter different. I did everything in my power to raise her so different. We now have nothing in common to connect on. It is what it is. She's raised, she's happy, she doesn't have the addictions. She graduated from high school. She was a good kid, okay? Did everything my parents didn't. And she grew up every way I wasn't. So, I mean, that's the plus. In that I found success, I guess. But, I'm trying to prove to people that, you know, we don't have to be like our parents. You know, we can break the cycle. I know that because I've done it. And I know that doesn't get me many followers. You know, doing things the right way. But, I mean, you know, we can't all blow up overnight, right? I do thank the new subs for coming in. I don't know where you came from. Somebody probably made a video mentioning me or some junk. I don't know. But, I wanted to say something about Eugenia Cooney real quick. Or her dog, rather. And, well, I'm going to bet by her too, I guess. Fucking Jeffree Star. Children should not know that word. Jeffree. The O word. O face. Oh. They shouldn't know it. But he's got that orgy palette and then the orgy 2. Which is worse. As soon as you get it, you open up and a centerfold falls into your lap. It just slides right out the package and into your lap. And children order that shit. The parents, they order it like that one mirror that it looks like a toy, sure. Then you look at the handle of it, it's a fucking whip. It's a whip and a paddle, is what it is. This shit's creepy, okay? He intertwines sex with his makeup. He introduces the children to the words and the meanings and the phrases. And the shit is wrong. And he's doing it all over motherfucking TikTok.
Jeffree. John, pray for yourself.
Holy shit, that's fucking loud. A lot more people get banned for a lot less. Why in the hell is he still there? He makes bacon and he stands in there doing what, like eating and what? Yeah. Yeah. Don't play with it. Baby girl. Queen. Slay. Yeah. Just saying like words.
Y'all know what time it is, the fuck? I don't play games, honey.
Why are these kids entertained by that? I'm not understanding it.
There's this video circulating of Eugenia Cooney sending Jeffree Star over $4,000 in gifts on TikTok. Now, when she sent the TikTok universes and lions, tigers, witches, and wardrobes, and money guns, and gem guns, when she sent all that, Jeffree did not acknowledge her. He did not say, thank you, Eugenia Cooney. Eugenia Cooney's really like that. Eugenia Cooney, thank you, baby. You know, those are things that he would say when he would send a big gift, right? Or like, Eugenia Cooney, she's the one, right? What else does he say? I'm leaking. He'll say something like, Eugenia Cooney, I'm screaming. And then he'll say something like, let me write it, don't play with it, let me write it, or something like that. Anyway, he didn't acknowledge her at all. People caught on to that. They were like, she just sent Jeffree like this huge amount of gifts, and he didn't acknowledge her at all.
Weird.
So they were like, maybe they're not friends, right? Now,
look at these pictures of Buzz Cooney. Yeah, Eugenia Cooney's dog. I'm sorry, that's not the same dog. I don't think she's grieving either. I'm going to go with revoke on this one. I don't think she's grieving either. Because I don't think this is the first time they lost that dog. I don't care how old the dog gets. Their pattern isn't going to change. Their fur pattern is not going to change. It looks like they've used at least 3 different pugs in the character of Buzz Cooney. Now, I can't be sure on that, but I'm pretty certain they only live to be like 8 to 9 years old because they got breathing conditions. They don't live too long. I don't know. It don't look like the same dog to me. But you let me know down in the comments if you think any different. And then subscribe and stay tuned and check out what other shit I talk about. Because I do talk about all kinds of shit over here. And I would like to get back to talking about more other kinds of shit. I'm afraid people won't stick around to hear it, though. I need people to stick around. So, do me that solid. You know you want to.
I'm going to park me some water. Now, tell me what Waterloo.
All the people that Jeffree Star has over at his ranch, why do they all look like they're barely 20 and just looking for clout? Of course, they wouldn't be paying Jeffree, and Jeffree wouldn't be, or Jeffree, maybe they are paying him. Jeffree wouldn't pay them. He didn't pay Eugenia Cooney. No, it's clout. People hang on him for clout. I don't know if he has real friends. He has digital friends, capable friends, the kids that don't know what he used to be about. Eugenia Cooney, I don't think she's grieving her dog as much as she's grieving Jeffree Star, ignoring her. I heard she sent him like $4,000 within like a minute. She sent him $4,000 and he never acknowledged her in the chat. Usually she gets acknowledged. And then he started talking about how he don't have time. Oh God, the way he screams, I can't handle his screaming. Why does he do it every stream? What was I saying? The screaming threw me off. Apparently, when he was ignoring her in the chat, after she was sending him all of the lions and witches and wardrobes, he said he didn't have time for people who didn't have time for life. Pretty much, basically, is what he was saying. He didn't all out say it, I don't think. I don't know. I didn't watch the stream. And I can't. I think it might have been Rich Lux that I heard say it. Because with Jordy, he will watch the stream. I mean, he talks so loud in it, but that's why I'd rather hear him than Eugenia, because with Eugenia, it's all the same, makeup and thank yous, and we're all sick of it at this point, are we not? But yeah, apparently, Jeffree Star was ignoring her in the chat, and he was saying that he didn't have time for people like that, and that was right when his dog died, and she was saying her dog died too, and this is really weird, isn't it? Isn't it? And I could have swore I heard her say Buzz was 18 years old. Now she's saying what, like 13, 14? What was she saying? Oh. I could have swore Post only lived to be like 8 or 9 years because of breathing conditions. But you let me know down in the comments. I could be wrong. Rest in peace, Buzz Cooney, though. But for real, though, I think that Mom might have replaced him before, and that might be what all that Nani shit was all about. Mom might have been slipping up and saying what the dog's old name was. Maybe she was saying that to get Buzz used to being there, and, the name change. You never know. I don't know. Me and my tinfoil hat. There I go thinking again. She's bummed that he ignored her. He didn't acknowledge her in the chat. I think that's more disturbing than her dog dying, because I don't think it's the first time her dog died. Google image search that dog. You'll see. You'll see. There's no way it's the same dog. Sorry. And they don't change the pattern. The pattern, the way it's printed on them, it's not going to change. A dog can gain weight and lose weight, sure, but their fucking face don't get dark and then light and then dark again. Come on. Those are different dogs. And pugs don't live that long. Sorry to say. But I do hate to hear about anybody losing a pet, okay? I love animals, of course, obviously. And I hate to hear about anybody losing a pet. But I don't think it's the first time she lost them. And it's pretty weird it happens right after Jeffree Star's dog passes. It's ugly.
I'm too old for these silly little high school questions. Who is he? What do you think?
Do you not know what app you're on?
For what? Just stare at me?
What kind of stream is this? What the fuck? And people tune into
Do I
this?
need to really spell it out for y'all? Come on.
Do you realize the people that are tapping your screen are children? Of course he realizes that. He knows they're the ones with nothing better to do. That's why he went to that app and cheated his way to the top by having that little recycle party going on with the recycled gifts.
Y'all are hilarious.
You're not.
If someone comes in my
You're the
kitchen
furthest
shirtless, you think
thing
they're just here
from
to
funny.
play Uno? You think he's here to play foosball? Y'all know what time it is, the fuck? I don't play games, honey. And we're gonna have a really Xtina, it's like I'm not anyone's mother. Isn't that so weird?
Jeffree starts off by letting the viewer know that he isn't responsible for Eugenia and isn't her mother. Though we know her own mother doesn't do much either, so that's not saying much.
Society, man. It's such a trip. I'm no one's mother. Nope, even though y'all think I am.
Nobody ever thought he was her mother, but they did hear him when he said he was getting her help as her friend. He's apparently forgotten about that.
Everyone has control of their own destiny. You can be guided, but you have to follow, and most people are too scared.
Now, here it does sound like he attempted to do what he said and help, but it sounds like she wasn't receptive to it, which wouldn't surprise anyone. Why would someone who claims they don't have a problem accept help for a problem they deny exists? The only thing we're surprised about is that Jeffree himself was surprised. Yes, he thought he had more influence and power over her than he actually did.
And they're their own worst enemy. And I don't have time for people who are their own worst enemy.
Jeffree allegedly referred to Eugenia as her own worst enemy, and followed that up by letting everyone know that he didn't have time for people like her. So it seems to us like Jeffree is making it very clear that he's not associating with her anymore. And we do wonder what Eugenia will end up saying about this, since she's non-stop defended him since the start. And people are saying that they're no longer friends. People are saying that he is done with her, that he tried to help her and doesn't want to help anyone, doesn't want to help himself. So as we last reported, Jeffree Star ended his friendship with Eugenia Cooney after she evidently rejected his attempt to help her. They had once been quote-unquote close and frequently hung out both online and off, but since Jeffree ended the friendship, there hasn't been a peep from either side. Until recently. Apparently, Eugenia attempted to make contact with Jeffree again by donating a vast amount of money to him while he was live on TikTok. But Jeffree had no interest in her attempts, and you'll see soon that he ignored all of her attempts to interact with him.
Someone had to be. How do you feel? Yeah, and they have like an art director and a wardrobe. Yeah, girl, I know.
So as you can see, Jeffree was on live, and Eugenia was in the comments. She kept trying to grab his attention, but he seemingly gave her none of it, which is unusual, because usually Jeffree will acknowledge Eugenia when she's around. However, his last public announcement was that he wasn't wasting time on people who weren't interested in help, so he seemingly stuck to his word on that.
Jeffree.
John, pray for yourself.
Okay.
Holy shit, that's fucking loud.
Realistico captured these moments, and in it, it's captioned that Eugenia sent $4,000 to Jeffree in just 2 minutes and received no attention for it. Not a thank you or an acknowledgement, as if she wasn't even there sending him the donations, evidently acknowledging everyone except her. Eugenia sent $4,000 to Jeffree in just 2 minutes and received no attention for it. Not a thank you or an acknowledgement, as if she wasn't even there sending him the donations, evidently acknowledging everyone except her.
Wow. Fucking wow, dude.
There's this video circulating of Eugenia Cooney sending Jeffree Star over $4,000 in gifts on TikTok. Now, when she sent the TikTok universes and lions, tigers, witches, and wardrobes, and money guns, and gem guns, when she sent all that, Jeffree did not acknowledge her. He did not say, thank you, Eugenia Cooney. Eugenia Cooney's really like that. Eugenia Cooney. Thank you, baby. You know, those are things that he would say when he sent a big gift, right? Or like, Eugenia Cooney, she's the one, right? What else does he say? I'm leaking. He'll say something like, Eugenia Cooney, I'm screaming. And then he'll say something like, let me write it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Let me write it. Or something like that. Anyway, he didn't acknowledge her at all. People caught on to that. They were like, oh, she just sent Jeffree like this huge amount of gifts, and he didn't acknowledge her at all.
Weird.
So they were like, maybe they're not friends, right? Now, this is the second instance, because the first instance was the other day when Jeffree Star made a comment saying that he doesn't want to help people, they want to help themselves. And people were thinking he was talking about Eugenia Cooney, or like around the conversation, around Eugenia Cooney, right? I'm shocked. When I saw everything go down, I was shocked. Hold on. I'm going to parch me drink some water. Now, tell me what I'm looking at. Grandpa Waterloo. It's not expensive.
It cracks me up.
Peach flavored sparkling water. Is this good? Tastes good? I don't know. I'm not much of a carbonated, flavored water person, but I was like, let me try it out. Not sponsored, although I should be. So,
although I should be. I say that.
It's very interesting because Jeffree Star lost his dog. He recently had his dog pass away. He had to put it down.
This look, I mean, can you imagine if I had a full beard? Oh my god. What I've learned over time is that grief does not have a timer on it. You never know how you're gonna wake up feeling very lost. When Diva passed away a couple years ago, it was really difficult for me. That was my oldest dog. Delicious, who recently passed, he was the oldest dog. And going from 8 dogs to now 6 in just a couple of years is really heartbreaking. The house was definitely very quiet this weekend, and the only thing that really gets me feeling better is playing with makeup. Clearly, I haven't shaved, I'm unkept. I have not really been playing with any sort of makeup. So today I'm gonna... Okay, hello everyone. I thought I'd come on here and just give first of all, a huge thank you to every single person that showed up yesterday, DM'd me, left me comments, responded to my story. Overwhelmingly, my heart is full. And not that I forgot, but so many of you have been with me since I got Delicious almost 11 years ago. A lot of you remember when I brought him home and the first pictures of him and the first videos, and just seeing so many of you be on this journey of over a decade was really special, and it's helped this first day of emptiness not be so awful. But my heart, it hurts tremendously, and yeah, we got through feeding them dinner, and I may have stopped at their food a little bit, but I'm okay. I think what's tough about this situation right now is that there's so much to look forward to. And I know that Delicious would not want me sad and moping around the house, and I honestly can't help it. My eyes hurt so bad from crying. And
I do hate to hear about anyone losing a pet, though. You know, pets are people, too.
It does feel very painful.
They do become part of the family.
And I know the show must continue, but it doesn't mean I can't appreciate and give dedication to him. And I am going through grief, so if I am off for the next few weeks, I do apologize. But I have a massive summer collection to launch, which... I don't even want to think about that, but I also do. I'm very proud of my brand. There's so much to look forward to, and I don't want the sadness to disrupt that. So in saying that, working, doing content, it is a nice, healthy distraction for me. Meeting you guys is a really good distraction that I want. And today is Friday. We have been planning a big party for months now, and we've been planning on announcing it today. And I want to meet all of you guys. And in about 3 weeks, we're having a very big launch party for our collection. We're celebrating the 2-year anniversary of my store here in beautiful Casper, Wyoming. Everyone is invited to come and meet me. Would love to give you a hug. Would love to feel your energy and celebrate this beautiful summer collection. So that is today's announcement.
It was delicious at this point. And then,
what was that flash? There was a glitch. Lux, what was that glitch?
And I just feel like this is interesting, like the losing of the pen, the drama with Eugenia Cooney, and then boom, Jeffree Star dropped a new makeup palette, and it was the one surrounding, it's in the shape of a boot, and it's like Cowgirl Queen or something like that. Now, I was kind of shocked about this one because I know he released like the ranch, Yak Ranch little mini palette before. I didn't think he was going to do a full country collection. So when I saw this one, I was like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing now. Now, I was expecting like more of like, a lot of cowboys and pink chaps and just, doing all that whole gig with the robe and just very like fashion and like he always does. But I feel like he's done, like Jeffree Star has done Western fashion, Western makeup before, right? Remember there was one of him walking on horses and stuff like that. And I just feel, I was shocked. I'm not saying I don't like the collection. I think the boot is amazing. I think it's beautiful. The colors are out of this world. They're next level. But when I saw it, I was like, oh, we're doing country again. Okay, got it. We're still on the country theme. And I am just at the point where I'm just kind of like, okay, I got the country vibes. I actually picked up one of the mirrors we showed you.
Come on, look.
This is one I got.
Fuck. Oh.
So I'll pick this one up. And there's the. It's pretty nice. Like I never thought it was. So that's what that looks like. It's nice. I think it was like $30 something right here. But I think it's cool. They call it. I thought it was a Labubu skull at first, but it's not. Okay, so I'll put that down. Then I want to switch gears here because we got the new collection.
Star in his front. Come on, you guys. You tell me he don't have secret meaning. Oh, no. We ain't hearing your ears. You shit. This is Rich Rocks. Alright. Yeah. See, this is Rich Rocks. Okay? Almost 500,000 subs. Holy shit. And you said you can't get subs to save your life? What? No. That's my line. You're not allowed to say that. Not anymore, Rich. Nope. Over here, he more so tries to sell makeup and shit more than anything. And, he talks about drama and shit that's going on to get views on his channel. Of course, obviously, like everybody else. But, yeah, see, this is his channel. Alright? He's a clown. Whoop. The cheek is bothering me. It's making me feel insecure. But I know my face is clean and fresh makeup and I haven't smudged it yet. And I still see gray. But I can tell it's not a smudge this time. And my cheek is sinking in. I think it has to do with my nose. Here's how my nose is. I don't want to get weird. We're not getting weird in this one. You'll find out. If you subscribe and stick around, you'll find out. You'll see. I have a past. I've really been through the ringer. Losing my mom really made me self-destructing mode when I lost my mom. When I lost my dad, though, I stopped. I haven't touched a drop of booze ever since. I was the one that found him like that. As soon as he got off parole, he drank himself no more. Gypsy Rose wants to spend all this time at the bar. People are donating money to her so she can get more drunk and sloppy and stupid and weird, so that they have something to hate on. I'm telling you too, that billboard was strategic. It was done for the show and for the grift, to grift the public. It is all. The narrative of the show is to back up the elites and what the fuck they were doing 10 years ago, and it was to pull a grift off the public. What's going on out here? You. My husband probably doesn't even understand why I shut the bathroom door. What he was listening to. I don't want to hear that. It was like a wood chipper or some shit. I don't know what it was. It was some weird buzzing. And wood chipper. I have family that cuts trees down, okay? Chainsaw? Yeah, I used to split wood, too. I've had over 30 jobs in my life, and the internet fucking still don't think I deserve better. It's like, how much more suffering must I endure before I am worthy of deserving better? What do I have to do? How much more suffering must I endure? I've already been abused the first 30 years of my life. Please. Those nightmares continue. And then it's like the abuse never stopped. That's something I want to make sure the violators in the world realize. Though you may get caught and stuck doing time, for your victims, the nightmares continue. They never fucking stop. When have we done our time? Have we done our time? Am I done yet? Am I done yet? How about now? Are we there yet? I'm saying makes no sense. My arm, it's getting harder. It's getting harder for me to move it around. And I got the Italian in me, and I got to talk with my hands, and they just need to flail. Okay, I have a flimsy flailer. Oh, it's not really. It needs to be more flimsy. It's stiffened. I have a stiffened flailer. I can lift this arm going this way. You see the armpit? When I can shave my armpit is what I do. Going this way. Why does my armpit sink in? And I can't get it to raise all the way back. And then when I go this way, like I can keep going up with my right arm. But with my left, I don't want to go any higher than that. And try with all my might. You see how my body sinks in with the stress of me trying? Why won't it go up? Look at the other side. See? You see? And the more I struggle, the more I stress it, the weaker it gets, and the more painful it is. I don't have much room in here, but let's try and go at the same time. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Before it was half my right hand. Now it's like half my left arm. And my hand is not cooperating. And when it comes to typing on the keyboard, I can do it when it's like I can type on the keyboard like this. But when I put my arm up on the counter, it's getting harder and harder to swing my shoulder up. And putting groceries away and getting the laundry out, the laundry, it's getting harder and harder to lift my arm out of the thing, especially when the clothes are wet. It's been, for the past week, it's been going on. I'm going to call the doctor in the morning. I am getting extremely worried. And it's like, the more worried I'm getting, the less everybody else seems to care. So I can't just have them not care about me anymore just because I'm worried about everything, the aftermath of it all the appointments that are going to have to follow. If they want to hospitalize me, keep me from my stress-reducing cigarettes or surgery. I stress and worry about a lot of things, especially his time from work, his work schedule. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I am getting more and more worried. And everyone around me is just like, they care less and less and less. Soon none of them will care at all. So I can't just let them not care about me. I care about them. I want them to know, I want to be here for them. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do for them. I don't understand why they care if I'm around anyway. I mean, the side effects. I and the results of what covert narcissism can do to a person. To shave my armpit, because lifting my arm makes it sink in. No matter how I go about it, I can't get it all the way up. Why won't it go up? Why can't it? Oh, the way my back. I hate that thing. When I shave my armpit, I had to go like this. Even then, it still wants to sink in a little bit. I don't think all the sleep in the world is gonna help it either. I don't know what to do. Except, go to a doctor, which I'm gonna do, I swear. And I'll tell them about my right hand as well. I'll even show them the video where I can't open it fully. I can't open it when it comes to closing it. I can close this side, but I can't. It won't close. It won't close. Yeah, it's, my rings are all turned around. It won't. I don't know what's wrong with it. Subscribe and stay tuned. Maybe we'll find out. I gotta go. He's asking questions.
Y'all know what time it is, the fuck? I don't play games, honey.
I just gotta go. Okay. Subscribe.
The fuck?
And we got this piece in this premium.